Hi everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu. This is Demos playing as the OKW versus PSG Red X-Wings playing as the British. So I'm pretty pumped for this map. This is for this match on this map. It's got a sort of burning Sherman with a wow, what a place to die for the Sherman. Just fucking drive up, trying to bulldoze this massive dragon's tooth, clearly not getting anywhere, and then get blown up. So it's a sad little story. APPQ says, why not steam the broccoli too? That's in a reference. And also Zero Racer says, no protein Tycho. So these, and don't you have a rice cooker Tycho? Dodd says, subscribe. So these are people talking in Twitch chat. If you're watching this on YouTube wondering why Tycho seems to be talking to ghosts in his brain while a Bren carrier and a Kubo come out, it's because I'm streaming on Twitch and we're talking about my lunch. Gonna have stir-fried broccoli. I actually will steam the broccoli prior to stir-frying it. It's so you can cook it real fast when you stir fry. I don't use a rice cooker because I have a brain. I can cook rice like a normal person. I feel like people who rely on rice cookers, like rice is the easiest thing to cook. And I also think it maybe takes more electricity for a rice cooker. I might be lying. Anyways, I don't want to buy things. I don't have any money. 2 infantry sections and a Bren carrier. Oh wait, we canceled the Kubo. The Kubo got canceled. We got to cancel the Kubo, folks. Where's the cancel Kubo alarm? Quick, let me... I need a fucking soundboard for these casts so I can get a cancel Kubo alarm, because I feel like I haven't seen a Kubo canceled in Lord knows how long. Nobody cancels Kubos. You fucking commit to a Kubo. It's gotta be a Kubo commit, not a Kubo cancel. Fucking Kubo cancels. Jesus, what is the world coming to these days? Universal carrier already has a kill. I really ought to be calling it a universal carrier, not a Bren carrier. That's just stereotyping when you call them Bren carriers. They can carry more than Brens, and in fact 50% of the time they don't carry Brens, they carry Wasps. They carry white Anglo-Saxon Protestants into battle where they succeed, where others may fail. And we have a Vickers being built. Zero Racer says, well, as your one Asian viewer, I'm personally offended. Look, plenty of Asian people don't use rice cookers. I guarantee it. Plenty of Asian people know how to cook rice on a stove. It's like saying American people microwave everything. Or microwave burritos. Lots of people know how to make burritos without microwaving them. Actually, that's way more work than cooking rice on a stove.
New machine gun crew ready and waiting.
So yeah, we have interesting capping from the British. Jesus, don't get in this house. Come on. I guess you don't... Incendiary grenades don't damage buildings, right? We're about to find out. Okay, they don't. So, but still, I just freak out when everybody gets in this house. It's gonna collapse.
Work to construct a new platoon command post is finished.
Okay, we're fucking swapping. How do we... I don't want to hear the British announcer because it's too loud. Give me the Germans. Okay, well, anyways, if we look at the capping, let's do it. Well, it's not as cool as anymore because the Germans took this back and now they're taking this back. But that was some nice capping. The British had both the fuel and the cutoff for a while. The Germans are now taking the cutoff back, so they'll have fuel and the cutoff, or they'll have fuel. The British will have fuel. They're both at, well, actually, British have less fuel income because the Germans have one more strategic point. So 23 versus 20 fuel income. Red X-Wings has yet to upgrade the universal carrier with anything. Still only has 1 kill, so it's not super effective. But the sappers are out, so now the Bren carrier is maybe going to be more effective because the sappers will be able to repair it if it gets into a jam, so you don't have to worry about having to pop this somewhere. Waste some munitions, you can maybe be more aggressive. This is a Vickers that was built a while ago, I didn't call it out. It was set up in a pretty nice place, but we got a really good flank by these Volksgrenadiers. I think you got to give props. If you're not giving props to those Volksgrenadiers right now for that flank on the Vickers, then shame on you. Shame on you, they deserve it. They did a good thing, they did a good job. Good job, Volksgrenadiers, congratulations. Good. Courage Eagle says, I don't need a crock pot to cook food, but they cost $20 and make cooking food way more convenient. Well, look, I do have some things that make it more convenient. I have a pressure cooker that I use for beans. That's way more convenient than boiling them for 20 minutes. But, like, come on, a rice cooker, it's like the easiest thing in the world to just throw it on the stove. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a rice cooker someday. I do eat rice every day, sometimes multiple times, so I should probably have a rice cooker. Oh god, they're in the building again. These guys, I guess, can't blow up a building, can they? They don't have their support package thing that lets them lay demo charges. 2 Royal Engineers. Well, la-dee-da, aren't we very fancy? Really, not a lot of Tommy squads. So we only have 2 Tommy squads from Red X-Wings. Red X-Wings, of course, one of the premier players in this video game, so keep an eye on Red X-Wing's tactics throughout this game. He knows what he's doing. Despite having 3 Tommy Squad bulletins, we have more Tommy Squad bulletins than we have Tommies. Are you Asian, JW? What does JW stand for? It says Hardin John. Yeah, so we only have 2 Tommy Squads, a Vickers, 2 Royal Engineers, a Universal Carrier. Red X-Wing's really making use of all the varied things available to the British. And meanwhile, we just have a bunch of fucking Foxfeeders and Sturm Pioneers, and now we're Kettenwerfer out. And also teching from Demos. Demos or Demos? Also, hasn't been capped yet. Just FYI. I'm always just wondering is what JW means. So I'm always wondering, I'm always interested when I'm watching really good players how long it takes them to sort of cap these sorts of things, depending on the map and depending on their build order and so on, because it's always a big question. When do you take some precious, valuable time out of your strat to take one of your units and just fucking park them in the middle of nowhere for 30 seconds or however long it takes to raise a flag? So Red X-Wings clearly hasn't done it yet. Maybe won't do it for a while. German player got this out of the way pretty early. And, I mean, there is an income disparity. There is +3... Wait, no. The German actually has less income. But there is... Anyways, there's still an income disparity because of that. And we'll see when Red X-Wings thinks it's important to remedy that, if ever. I back... Oh, Red X-Wings is in chat. I back Kef if I can soft retreat a wounded unit. So yeah, that's a popular strat. Another one is if you retreat a wounded unit and you don't have enough manpower to fully reinforce it at that time, maybe send it out to cap and send it back to reinforce at some point. Another thing is maybe if one of your units gets temporarily or permanently obsolete, like a Hubelwagen or something, save that for the time that you go ahead and back cap. Obviously a lot of this is map dependent and time dependent and stuff, but anyways, we do have a Red X-Wings cap with a full strength infantry section, which is not what he said in chat, so he is a liar. Everybody please ban Red X-Wings. I can say that because I don't have any mods in chat, so nobody can listen to me. I thought you were blue, says Raspberry Clock. Oh, it was Raspberry Clock was watching the fight and thought Red X-Wings was blue, which is Demos or Demos. We still haven't solved this. And look, it's Battle Group headquarters out there in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. Not back in base. Very interesting. Very interesting. Upgrading the medics too. Very interesting. Do you think it's gonna be a forward retreat point? Just kidding. Nobody does that. Never been done in the history of this patch, which is granted less than a month old, but still, never been done. Here we go. Luftwaffe. Everybody goes Luftwaffe. But why? I guess Fallschirmjägers are good now. That's why you go Luftwaffe. That's the reason. The reason for the season. And God, I am hungry. I'm starting to regret casting this thing. That's okay. Mr. Captain Warfare is long dead.
They're trying to take it.
Do you think the infantry section are going to take it? They're certainly looking like they're doing it. Yep, too tempting to pass up.
The enemy cut our supply line.
But we have some... Whoa. Here's the smoke. We have some nice capping from the German. Decaps this thing. British is now slightly cut off. We also have the German managed to cap, not just decap, but cap that fuel. And so also fucking pushing the German, or the British entirely off the map. What is that retreat? What is that guy doing? What was his plan? He just wanted to circle around the church. He made a bet to somebody that he could circle around the church on the retreat and Tycho wouldn't notice. But Tycho fucking noticed. I see you. I got my fucking eyes on you, you piece of shit. You think you're funny? You're not funny. You're a piece of shit, you piece of shit. So yeah, UK has now been pushed entirely off the map unit-wise, and now been pushed entirely off the map capping-wise, and German player is probably dancing a jig, this despite the Raketenwerfer being stolen and the 6-pounder ready to stop some stuff. We have another Raketen being built, because why not? Wow, that thing almost died. This has 1 kill. This was the first thing, or the second thing that got built, and it has 1 kill. Reflect on that. You better be reflecting. If you're not reflecting right now, you're banned. Again, I can say that because I don't have any mods. So nobody will ban anybody. Do we have Fallschirmjägers yet? No, we're teching again. Interesting. German players like, look, I pushed them away. Oops, we missed the mine. Can we find the mine? Where is the mine laid? Who can lay mines? Did they lay a mine? Oh, there's the mine. Found it. Yeah, the German player having pushed the British off the map, having capped the whole map, this is definitely the time to tech if you want to tech at all. So, The German players like it's teching time. Oof, this is getting ugly. These Royal Engineers, they have stens, they can shoot people, they have 5 people in the squad, they can do damage. So yeah, the German players like it's teching time. Here's my truck, it's going to be tier 4. Right. No, it's moving. He's like, maybe I'm being pushed off. Oh, look, we mineswept him. The shoe mine to no avail. And the British player storms, Red X-Wing storms back onto the map in triumphant fashion. German player realizes, actually, my army is basically nothing. I mean, frankly, I got a Rakettenwerfer stolen from me, and so I gotta be pushed off. But we do have tier 4. Interesting place. Soon this building's gonna collapse, and then I think you can shoot over it, right? Pretty sure that happens. People in chat arguing about grammar, that's good. Always good to see that. And, oh, I was about to say thank you to Pack21 for following, but that was 11 minutes ago, so I lied. No thank you. I already said thank you. Oh, look, and we have commandos or whatever. Commando regiment. T-minus time to first glider. Is it going to be shot down by this thing? Can you shoot down gliders? Oh, Jesus, don't have folks grenadiers in there. What are you doing? Don't do that. You know your opponent has a Rakettenwerfer. Okay, thank you. Can you shoot down gliders? Olaf Jed says this Twitch channel is very abusive, goddamn. It's from a friendly place. I feel like I have love in my heart for each and every person, but it comes out in the form of yelling. And mostly it's jokes. I'm joking. I'm being sarcastic anytime you think I'm being mean. Except when I'm talking about Relic, then I'm usually actually being mean. But that's only because they hurt me very badly. Somehow. In a secret way, which I will never reveal. Look at this, STGs. STGs are popping up on all the Volksgrenadiers. So we're getting ready. The next phase of the game is beginning. Tier 4 is getting ready. Oh man, look, just outside the range. I guess the building's on the way, but just outside the range. I don't think the British player has... Yeah, British player, I don't think knows Tier 4 is there. Oof, these Royal Engineers are going down. They're trying to get the cap. Trying to get the cap. They got the cap, and they got out. Because Volksgrenadiers, I guess, can't do anything. Here come commandos, here come Fallschirmjägers. Oh, almost simultaneously, both players calling in their airborne forces. The commandos coming in there, the Fallschirmjägers coming in there. There was a nice landing. Here come the commandos. Oh, Ren going. I don't know what's happening with Ren. Where are the commandos? Fucking land already.
We're losing a capture point.
Oof, rough landing. Suddenly everything's dynamic. What's going on? There's fucking commandos behind enemy lines, but there's Fallschirmjägers ready to deal with them. So the Fallschirmjägers are probably like, well, we trained for this. This is what we, this is the time we prepared. No, don't shoot the glider. Shoot the commandos. Oh god, what's happening? It's the Fallschirmjäger drop, right? No, what happens? Who's airplanes? Recon planes. Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me. I can't even tell what's happening. Both players are just like fucking retreating past each other. Very scary. Oh god, don't be in here. Don't be in here. I guess nothing can hurt him. I'm just always so... No, something can hurt him. This can fucking collapse the building. Do it. Rakettenwerfer, get over here, collapse the building. Free Sturm Pioneer Squad with Shreks. It didn't happen. Oh, cold immunity. Great. Glad we got that. That's a really important upgrade these days. Bren Carrier still has 2 kills. It's okay, it's time again. Meditate on the fact that the Bren Carrier has 2 kills. Meditate. Oh no, don't be in there. What? Ooh, it's a comedy of errors. Could have fired 1 Shrek shot, collapsed the building on the Royal Engineers. Instead, they retreated over a mine and almost died. Why is the caster so aggressive? RAF versus Luftwaffe. Wish we could see some dogfights. Sex-Wings meditate on that. Sex-Wings does not have to meditate. The players don't have to meditate because the players are busy microwaving. Players have a lot of stuff on their hands. How are the Fallschirmjägers doing? They're just chilling. I feel like they didn't do anything. They retreated almost as soon as they saw the commandos. I would just like to see... I think the Fallschirmjägers can take the commandos if they get some good shots on the commandos before they get into range of the Fallschirmjägers. Because the Fallschirmjägers do a lot of damage now. They're not something to sneeze at. Obviously, they're very expensive. They're 380, so you don't want to just lose them immediately against commandos. But they used to be more expensive. They used to be 420. Anyone remember when they were dank? They used to be dank. They ain't dank anymore. Rest in peace, glider. But, yeah. So, it was interesting not to see them. But, ooh, now they're salvaging the glider. That's a sweet-ass tip. Boom.
Battle damage estimates show
And we have a
the
Panzer
enemy
IV being
has
built.
300 points.
So we've just 15 minutes in, and here's the vehicles. And here, yeah, finally the Fallschirmjäger's taking on the commandos. I don't know if you want to take them out when they're in green cover. That's, I guess from this range you don't have to care. I don't know if you want to get close. Oh, they're going to throw it. The incendiary would be the thing. You don't have the resources. You do have the resources. What's going on? What's happening? How's it going? Well, you didn't need to. That was just a really nice flank. A really old-fashioned flank. Walk around to the side of the cover. Shoot them with your guns. Fallschirmjäger's a boss. Didn't get any kills, but did some damage, I think. And that was cool. There's a lot of stuff for both players to be microing. This is just like a big map. It's hard to keep track of. Also, everything's fucking gray. You can't like see what the hell is happening. So this is, I feel like, one of the difficult maps to play on. And those scary buildings that are going to kill you if you walk in. We have smoke coming in. The smoke recon thing. Where is it? What's it going to do? What's it happen? What's it? Oh, to screen off the Vickers. Good play. Good play from the Germans. Don't know if it's going to be enough to get things happening. Some shit's going down over here. What is happening? Oh my god, I can't keep track of all this shit. I don't think actually anything was happening over here. Just like weird whiz-bang going on. Anyways, Panzer IV's over here. And what the fuck is falling? He threw the infantry section threw a on-map artillery beacon. And I don't know what the plan was for that, but it's not doing anything. It must have run over a mine. Panzer IV. Bren carrier dead. Oh no, I missed the Bren carrier. There's way, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there's way too much shit going on to keep track. I don't know how the players are doing it. I suppose they're probably hitting spacebar more than I am. Here, spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. That's how you keep track of everything in Company Heroes 2. And every real-time strategy game. What do you think real-time strategy games would be like if they had never invented the spacebar? It'd probably be fucking like, Company of Heroes 2. That's what they'd be like without, if the spacebar had never been invented. That'd be terrible. How did these folks get here? And bigger question, what are they going to do now that they're... Nothing. They're out. They're out. Dude, the Panzer IV, it's being hit by the arty. Are you sure? Are you sure it didn't just run over a mine or something when it got hit? Because it was fucking driving forward, and I feel like it was here by the time the artillery was falling. But I trust you. It's a Cromwell. It's almost dead, lol, says CoH2. Maybe a second round of artillery? Very strange. Position taken. Who was talking? Sappers ready. Tank commander. Okay. Okay, well, the tanks are here. Everybody's got tanks. Everybody's got AT guns. Everybody's got excitement. There's an interesting incendiary. Trying to keep the commandos out of cover, but I feel like commandos are just in their natural habitat when they close in and get close, so they don't mind if there's an incendiary coming. They'll just drive up. Panzer IV has been desperately underutilized. Now it's backing into enemies, which I suppose is a tactic. How did the Panzer IV get damaged so much, this AM Cinzana? I swear to god it was mines. I swear to god it wasn't the artillery, but it might have been artillery. Might have been artillery dropped by the Tommy squad. That sort of on-map thing. Not much else fighting going on. So Panzer IV, I think, is probably... Okay, now it's turning around. That's good. And another Raketten built, so that's cool. Soon... I mean, these armies are just getting bigger and bigger. It's gonna get tough to keep track of things already. It's tough to keep track of things already. It's gonna get tougher to keep track pretty soon. What is this thing the commandos have? It's gone now. Is it gonna come back?
Machine gun crew awaiting orders.
Is it coming back? Oh, maybe it was the command tank. Does that help infantry? No, wait, that's not it. Don't know. Don't know. Don't care. It's all over. The end. Where's the Panzer IV? Down here. Oh, maybe gonna wipe a Tommy squad. Wiped a Tommy squad. Great. So Panzer IV gets benefit from this map being so chaotic. Wipes a Tommy squad. British player probably not happy about that, but also benefit of the map being so chaotic. Rakettenwerfer managed to sneak up and get a nice rear hit on that thing. Maybe a couple and some smoke. You know, just click this button every once in a while. You know, it's only 40 munitions. Might as well just drop some smoke. No reason not to. What's the harm? What's the harm? A little smoking has never hurt anybody. That's a lesson I learned in school. How is this building still alive? Smoking's good for you. In moderation, at least. Doctors say that. In the 50s. What's happening? Spacebar. So these Fox Grenadiers, despite everybody whining about them not really holding up into the late game, I guess we're only 20 minutes in, and this is the point where they can maybe take on Tommies. They got STG-44s, they blob a bit, and you know, they can fight some Tommies. They can push the Tommies off. Here's a brand new Fallschirmjäger squad coming in. I like how as I click on it, it's position updates as they fall. That was a real nice tight drop. Good going. So we have 2 Fallschirmjäger squads. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Fallschirmjägers are my bros, so I'd like to see them fight some commandos. That's sort of a dream matchup for me. We have another Tommy squad being built, so very late Tommy squad, 20 minutes in. Not a lot of early Tommy squads, but maybe some late Tommy squads up against those Fallschirmjägers. Olaf Judge says, 123 says, this caster is so energetic, he must be smoking stuff. Yes, as everybody knows, drugs make you more energetic no matter what you smoke. Oof, is that, I think that wasn't the red cannon, that was the 6-pounder, right, so that was a nice long-range 6-pounder, and Panzer IV is fine, it can just back away. Ooh, whoa, these Fallschirmjägers just got fucked up, I wasn't paying enough attention to them, I guess the commandos did some damage. These ones forced off too, they don't want to have to reinforce, kind of expensive, so they're just going to retreat, then heal up. It's kind of a pain to always be having to move out from here to heal up, but this will never be a retreat point, I swear to you. Does anyone think it should not cost 300 manpower to be able to establish a retreat point? Does anyone think it should be something other than that? Because I think it should be something other than that. I don't know what it should be. I don't really have strong opinions about what it should be, but I have strong opinions what it shouldn't be, and I feel like it shouldn't be 300. Olaf Jez says maybe it was irony. Nobody's allowed to use irony on this channel except for me. I don't know if you're aware of that, but that's the rules. I'm sure you'll find it if you scroll down on my Twitch profile. Somewhere in the rules it says the only people are allowed to be ironic are Tycho. And Tycho's clone, who does not yet exist, but once we have the technology, I'm definitely cloning myself, because then I can high-five myself. That'll be worth it. I guess come to think of it, I could high-five myself right now if I use my left and my right hand. Let me see if I can get this 2 out. First we'll fall this tank. Let me see if I can, alright, success. I guess that's a clap, though. It doesn't count. I don't know. What's the difference between a clap and a high-five? Is every time people clap, are they high-fiving themselves? We're being shot at. Well, maybe you shouldn't have gotten into a tank. Maybe you should have done something else with your life if you didn't want to get shot at. Modified M6 mine completed. So we got a fucking tricked out M6 mine. Ready for that to blow up. Don't know if I'd stand on it after I finish it, but what do I know? Who is Deimos? Says Aom Sinzana. I don't know. Oh my god, it's Prodigy IGI. Oh my god, Flintstones PF and Supreme Stefan have followed me on Twitch. Thank you, Supreme Stefan and Flintstone PF. Welcome, Prodigy IGI, and everybody else on Fehu, and everybody else in chat, etc., etc. What's going on? It's too many fights. Here's the Fallschirmjägers. Let's watch these guys. These are the ones I'm most excited about. Very long range, but they're doing real good damage because they're cool. But let's watch the Panzer IV. I'm excited about that. Nope, back down to these. Oh, whoa! Nearly wiped the squad. That was gross. That was cool. That was cool in a gross sort of way, and gross in a cool sort of way. And look, some smoke. Because again, we've learned smoking is good for you. This time to screen off the... Jesus, what just blew up? To screen off the Vickers, but it doesn't matter, because they're pinned already. There's a Tommy squad and there's a tank, so it's too late. Too little, too late. How did these guys... Oh, they hit the mine, and they hit another mine. So 2 mines took out 2 people from 2 Fallschirmjäger squads, and that's too much to handle, and they're cloaked, but not for long, and there's a tank. The mine, we missed it, says the friendly burrito. We missed the mine, but we got the aftermath. And no, that's a squad down. How much manpower? 380 now? 380 manpower down the dumps. Oof, here we go. AT gun versus tank. It's just on the edge of the AT gun. That was definitely outside the arc, but that was a gimme. Relic's like, we'll let you shoot. You know, we'll give you, we'll spot you this one. You can shoot. It's on us. That MG made it out of there. I don't know if you saw what I saw, but I feel like very briefly my screen flashed here on the left. Some sort of crazy shit happened. Something flew in front of it. I may be hallucinating. I've been up for 7 weeks without any sleep. That's not true, but if it were, I'd definitely be hallucinating. Prodigy IGI, thanks, you casted my game some time ago. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. Thanks for playing a video game and letting us cast. I guess you didn't really have a choice, because I can just click spectate and watch any game that's being played, but still good. When's the end of the stream? I need to go sleep. So this is going to be the last game, Olaf. When this game is over, the stream will end. I will go eat lunch. But until then, we have a dynamite match on our hands. I have no idea who's going to win. VP's counted down a little low for the British, but the British, I think, are doing pretty well in terms of tanks holding up to the Panzer IV. The Panzer IVs, there's 2 on the map now, but the British have not been cowed. The British have their AT guns spread out all around. They've been keeping the Panzer IVs at bay, and we have another tank coming out. It is a Churchill, so that's really going to do some damage, I think. Probably. We'll see. We'll have to see what the Churchill does. It's anybody's game at this point. Real dynamic back and forth, and despite being lower on VPs, the British certainly have map control VP-wise right now. And yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. How much did you play in the last week's Tycho? Not a lot. I played some. I played some Overwatch. I don't think that counts. Trying to learn how to play Mercy. I've never been a big Mercy guy, more of a Lucio guy. Wait, was that a mine? I think something fucking blew up, but this map is really big. Something didn't blow up down here, I know that much.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Heavy engineers completed. Wow. This is, haven't seen these in a while. I guess they're, I don't know what they're here for. What's falling? What's falling here? What's this being called in? It's, oh, airborne assault. Here comes the Stufas. 3 strafing runs, then some anti-vehicle bombs. Rockets, actually. So the Churchill's like, whoop, fuck that. Not gonna do that. So yeah, it's 3 strafing runs, right? Strafe the target with its powerful 37. I think it's 3 strafing runs, and then they come in and do the rocket run if there's any vehicles. Ooh, I can now use Beaufort's gun positions. You can reinforce Fallschirmjägers, right? Yeah, you can reinforce anywhere on the field while that's active. Are they reinforcing? No, they're retreating.
We have 200 points now.
Great.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Man, they loiter for a while. So that's... Churchill can't go in there while they're loitering. And this is bot control of the center for the Germans. This Raketten I would like to see refaced, but we have... Shreks, we have a lot of stuff set up. We have the 2 Panzer IV set up, so the British are going around. The British are heading south with the Cromwell, heading south with the Churchill, heading south with the AT guns, heading north, just for a change of pace, with the Vickers and the Tommies, and heading south with all these infantry. Interesting. Is he missed tech? I don't know what the fuck chat is talking about. I think they're trying to explain what the airborne assault does, which is good. It's a very complicated ability, which does like 8 different things, so please explain that to anybody in chat who doesn't understand. I did just explain it on the stream, so hopefully you're watching, but I can be tough to understand sometimes, because 60% of what comes out of my mouth is gibberish, and the other 40% is, oh god, the Raketenwerfer has to do it, do that, do the thing, move the thing, switch the turn of what, there's too much stuff going on. Germans are microing up here. Where's Germans microing? Oh, now, here we go. Oh, well, you did it, but you get a participation medal. Oh, and you're revealed because you're retreating, so this could be ugly. Oh, no, won't be ugly. They're fine. Oh, wow, that's where the German was microing. They were microing down here. Excellent. The Faust is gone, and this is retreating, so they don't get the Cromwell. Panzer IV gets fucking railed by the traitor Raketten along with the 6-pounder, and this Panzer IV probably can't come in and catch. But it's gonna try. Oof, this is getting ugly. German player really needs to pick off a tank, otherwise that was a terrible trade. You traded nothing for a Panzer IV. And it looks like it's not gonna... Oh, all you have to do is drive... Oh no, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. He's like, oh, I'm out. Goodbye. Poppin' Blitzkrieg. Good night. Combat Blitz. Okay, they're all named different things for all the different tanks. But they all got Blitz in the name. This is the worst micro ever, says Topacia, which is actually not bad micro. The German player... got this Cromwell down to this level of health because they were busy microing over here with like a Faust and a Raketten. It was very delicate stuff, and so they couldn't also micromanage this fight there. I suppose they thought this fight there was going to be okay because there were 2 Panzer IVs there, and also the Raketten was going to protect from the Cromwell coming around here, but there turned out to be 2 AT guns, and so it went south. It went south. Like my throat is going south. What are you shooting? So it can't be salvaged. Good. Needs repairs. Awaiting orders. Ready for instructions. What's so important it can't wait, eh? Churchill taking over. Churchill here. Where do you want us? No backseat driving, please. Good stuff. Yeah, we heard all the good stuff. Yeah, did you know you can click on units a lot to get them to say funny stuff? You thought that was only Warcraft and Starcraft. Nope. Company heroes, motherfucker. Here come commandos versus the Fallschirmjägers. The fight I've been hoping... Oh, they run away. Why? Why you run? The commandos definitely had that little thing above their heads. Someday I'm going to figure out what that buff is. Ooh, it's a Panther. Great. Tier 4, suppressing some people. Bofors. Uh-oh, Sim City. Here to go. Here we go. Oh, Raketten is decrewed. This could be bad for the Germans. The Bofors is going to shoot off the Volksgrenadiers. The Panther is going to do some damage against the Churchill, but there's definitely AT guns here, and so their Panther can't stick well. Okay, well, they took their Raketten back. That's good. You really need to keep that in your hands, because the more Rakettens fall into... Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, this is bad. You can't... Oof. Maybe... Whoa, they're shooting it? No, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Take it, take it. Take it, it's yours. Take it, it's yours. Notice those Fallschirmjägers almost insta-kill that guy because they were repairing, so they take extra damage. Oh, no, you wanted that. Believe me, Red X-Wings, you wanted that. Oh, Magic Zinni Bronek followed 5 minutes ago when I was busy watching all the crazy action going on this thing. So we'll see how that Bofors fares. Interesting strat driving this tank up to the top. Maybe I'll get some more luck there, but it does run into a mine. We know both players, especially the British player, have been really good with mines this whole match, and so this has been doing a good job wearing down these German tanks when they go places. We got a command point earned by somebody. What is... Jesus, that repair noise is digging into my ear holes. Oh god. Strum Pioneer is doing some weird glitchy stuff right there. Nice incendiary grenade burning the Vickers down, but they do get out with the machine gun. And we're going for some VP drain on the German side. The British almost down to 100 VPs, so that's when things start to get kind of sketchy, especially if your opponent's got a big reserve. So that may be how the Germans try and clutch this one out, get a VP victory. Just hold on to 2 of the 3, because this Bofors is going to make it tough to get the 3rd. Some people talking in chat about Firefly. Yeah, once a Firefly comes out, things could start looking good. We do have, how many 6-pounders? Oh, it's over here. We have just 1 6-pounder. So I feel like the British player has more AT than they actually have. They've just had the 6-pounder in their Raketten the whole time, but that's a lot, especially before the Panther came out. That's quite a bit to deal with Panzer IVs. Raketten's being quite good at that sort of thing. Raketten's not so much against the Panthers. They actually have a bit of trouble penetrating, so we'll see what happens in the future. Still anybody's game. This is another Vickers being pushed off. This is some good shit. I'm happy. I'm glad I decided to cast one last game today on the stream, because this is excellent, and I still haven't seen the full-on Commandos versus Fallschirmjägers fight, but I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out for a hero, something till the end of the night. Are they still repairing? I feel like they've been repairing this thing for like 20 minutes. Did they lay some mines somewhere or something? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, here's the Fallschirmjägers versus Commandos, but the fight is sullied by the presence of Tier 4, which is about to be fucking ground-pounded by air... Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Get ready for this. You ready? Are you ready? Nothing happened. They took out the building, but luckily the German player was way the fuck out of there, so nothing happened. That can get ugly if there's people there, but it just moderately hurt Tier 4 is what happened. Oh, and we got a follow-up. Oh, Jesus, this is the shit. Airborne assault is coming in. Pin some motherfuckers. The tanks gotta get out of there. It's the strafes just pin some people, but then the planes come in and start firing rockets at any vehicles that are still there, so that's a way to clear opponent's tanks out, and this is the chance for the Germans to get here into the middle, because the opponent's tanks cannot enter this circle, basically, or else they're gonna get fucked. Who just got killed? A Vickers? A Tommy? I don't... This is way too much. Here come the Fallschirmjägers. They get fucking pushed up by Royal Engineers. Are you shitting me? Oh, there's a Vickers here. Couldn't you just drop some fucking smoke? You've been doing that every time. Smoking's good for you. Whoa, what killed him? Panther? Maybe it's got 2 kills. So German player entirely failing to make use of this dope-ass airborne assault, and now the British vehicles are back, and we're back to the status quo. Somebody asking whether the Bofors 0 damage against aircraft bug was fixed. I don't know, but that anti-aircraft gun appeared to be able to do nothing versus those aircraft loitering in the area. So, oh, nice Faust. Or, nice Faust, nice Shrek, along with the Panther, which is pretty low from the 6-pounder, mostly picking away at it. Ooh, medical supplies completed, great. Oof. The Kettenwerfer not able to get any kills. It was cloaked the whole time. The Churchill snuck up on it somehow. And that's bad news for the Germans now. Their Panther is really low health. The Panzer IV, that's the Panther. The Panzer IV is really low health. The Panther is really low health. The British player's tank, this tank is doing well. The other tank is hurt, but the British player has a bunch of AT guns, and this could be a pretty bad assault for the German player to weather if maybe Tier 4 goes down or something. Maybe. We'll have to see. I think the Churchill can do it. It's got to be worried about some Raketen somewhere. They did scare off Raketen. We're going to see a Faust. Interesting Faust. I don't know if I'd Faust in this situation, but we do have... Oh, was that... That was a triple Faust. I don't know if I'd triple Faust in that situation. It's sort of a snare the engine and then be done with it, but I guess accumulate a bit more damage was the idea. There's some commandos almost going down, but not. And look, this is fully repaired by the Royal Engineers, who are not faster repairing. These guys are the faster repairing guys. Oh, look, there's artillery firing somewhere on the map. Jesus, that glider's going bananas. It's probably on Tier 4. It's dead. Tier 4 is dead. Whew. Ooh. Oh no, it was standing up. It's still standing up. Good. Good. Keep it there. Still anybody's game. It's looking pretty good for the British. But still, those VPs really haven't dropped in a lot, but they could. They could. I'm just happy this glider tail is bolt upright. Very good. Insane game so far. This is non-stop action. And look, it doesn't have the repair things upgraded, so it's just the Sturmpile's job to repair every single thing. Map control slowly slipping in favor of the Brits. Plus 26 fuel income versus plus 23 for the Germans. Plus 31 versus 37, so the Germans still get more munitions. That's interesting. Oh, it's because there's a munitions point. Alright, crush them, do it, do it. Drive over them, at least push them out of the cap zone. What are you doing? You're busy microing elsewhere, aren't you? Yeah, do it, here we go. Okay, and then they retreat, once they got the decap. Could have stopped the decap, I think. Or was the decap already basically done? Here we go, it's a thing. Where's the AT guns? They're there. Come on. You can do it. Get up on the hill. Here we go. Yeah, oof. We got a bounce on the 6-pounder, it looked like. You would think the Raketen would bounce, but... Alright, so the Panzer IV is out of there. Red X-Wings has been doing a real good job with this 6-pounder and this Raketen this whole game. They're both at Vet 2. The Raketen was stolen long ago. Kind of jumped the gun almost, the OKW building that first Raketen, but it's definitely paying off for the British. Meanwhile, look at the unit preservation. These fucking Volksgrenadiers, Vet 5, totally good. 16 kills on both squads. Where's the fighting? We did lose a Fallschirmjäger squad a while ago, but aside from that, things have been going pretty well for both players. We lost a Tommy squad down south a while ago, and remember when that happened? Was that a Faust? Did this get am I? Maybe that was the... I feel like these guys maybe Fausted that, which makes no sense. That is not a responsible use of munitions. Fucking Demos should not be trusted with your bombs. These guys are just waiting. They're waiting cloaked. They're Vet 3. What do you get at Vet 3? Ooh, the weapons get better at Vet 3, so this is going to be really ugly if they uncloak and kill a squad. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. Again, still anybody's game. The British are bleeding VPs from the enemy's fast, but still, there's a 200 versus 100 VP lead for the Germans, so they're fine to bleed some VPs. They're fine to lick their wounds. What are they waiting for? Are we going to see a King Tiger, do you think? Oh, the Fallschirmjäger's over. Ooh, told you! I told you! You lay in a mine,
they're trying to take it.
You do your time. I don't know if that makes sense, but they died. They got fucking wiped in 2 bursts from the Fallschirmjägers because the Fallschirmjägers were cloaked, the Fallschirmjägers had Vet 3, and most importantly, they were laying mines. So even though they were really long range, That's a whole squad down. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's bazookas. That's bazongas. That's bonkers.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Whoa, what's rear armor hitting the fucking... That's the tank. The AT guns are facing over here to try and fight the Panthers. We rebuilt the Royal Engineers to make up for the ones who died in the mine laying it. Oh, Jesus! The Panther's dead. The Panther's dead. Was that just the Raquette and the 6-pounder? Oof! That's all the German armor. This might be getting close to over. I mean, the German has a lot of fuel, so they can rebuild something, but that was brutal. Oh, and they quit. Yikes. I would have at least liked to see a King Tiger come out, because you've got the stuff for it, but wow, what a game. Incredible 40-minute match. Thanks, Red X1, for stopping by at some point in chat. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If you're new to my Twitch channel, I don't know, there's not much to say. Maybe follow, maybe don't really care. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. This was a 3.5-hour stream. We watched some good games. We played some good stuff. I'm going to go see if I can find somebody to host to pass on some viewers. But if you're done watching, then you can go away, because I will not have anything further to say on the topic. I'm just hopefully going to find somebody playing a 1v1. Because if it's not a 1v1, then it's not a fun v fun.